Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements. Holy Spirit, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides, what is the new moon? Reading for Leo. New moon is in the sign of Cancer. Okay. Stubborn and bullheaded, Taurus energy. Releasing any stubbornness and bullheadedness. What is this about, Spirit? For Leo. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait a minute. What else? There you are. Somebody could be with you, just not compromising, unagreeable. Commitment could be on the line. Something could be ending to be replaced by a new beginning. I see people that are more agreeable, not so stubborn, bullheaded, bringing reciprocity, balance to the relationship. It feels better. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're definitely aware and looking out for this behavior in anybody that you work with, and of course anything that becomes more than that. You want to avoid trials and tribulations at all cost, but that's impossible to do. But there is this awareness, enlightenment. Right, you want it easy. Like the sun is just children having fun, no pressure, no drama. Look at them frolicking. Yes, sunflowers, happiness. In the future, I do see some feelings returning, Leo. You getting a sense of feeling at ease again, happy, getting in touch with your feelings and emotions. And then the King of Swords appears. This could have been somebody you met in the past. Maybe you rekindle some type of meeting, feelings. The Queen of Swords then appears. So you have the King of Swords, you have the Queen of Swords. This looks like it's agreeable with the Five of Wands reverse. You have the Ten of Wands reverse, the Five of Wands reverse, the sun is shining. Why is the Queen of Swords here and the King of Swords for Leo? Now that they have aborted the energy of stubbornness and being bullheaded, they don't want that type of energy to be prevalent. It was very difficult to be with somebody that is always in disagreement with you, never sees your side of the story, can't see it from anything but their own perspective. It's almost like everything was a fight. Sometimes it's just no ability to please people. They just are prone to, they have an argumentative disposition. This even resulted in some lies, some deceit, miscommunication. Wow. I do see you have matured from this with the sun. Actually, it was a lesson. You learned something. You were enlightened by something that happened in this past relationship. Definitely a lesson here. That's why you're so in tune with starting over in Cancer. Because anybody who's in your house, in your home, you want a certain level of peace. That's like your sanctuary. This is what I'm feeling. You have the High Priestess. You open up with commitment, only committing to those that can meet you where you are. You are on the same level spiritually for sure. Because you know, with the 7 swords, the 10 of wands, and the 5 of swords, that's just aggression, that's shadow energy, conflict. You are so burnt out from that. You need somebody who is willing to compromise. I don't know who this is for, but that's the only way. I think you get this with the Hangman here. It's like you understand what it takes to really have a commitment where there's even give and take, there's reciprocity. Okay, that's what you're praying for these days. And I do see it coming in. Why is the King and Queen of Swords here, Spirit? Maybe you two meet at some type of charity work you're doing, or you already met and things are becoming obvious that there's more to this. I don't know, the Page of Cups. Yeah, the more that you're around them, it seems logical. The King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, makes the first move. Yes, this about you. I see they advance the King of Swords, and hopefully you are open. Yeah, you're shining bright like a star. No wonder they advance. They come right up to you. You're very hopeful, healing energy, positive vibrations. You're vibrating very high. Aquarius, Uranus, all about freedom, being open, receptive. This is your wish fulfillment, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Tell me more about this relationship. Spirit definitely wants you to be receptive, especially after the 10 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Pulling away from that energy. Changing your thought patterns actually changes your movement. Spirit says, get out of your head, into your heart. That's where the truth resides. Getting away from what's being hidden, lies, deceptive energy. New patterns. Yeah, changing your thought patterns. Doing things differently in order to bring a difference to your life. Your love life, specifically. Also, health. What else, Spirit? And you are the heart chakra. You rule the heart. Awaken your heart and center it in love. Yeah, you are getting ready to encounter something you've never felt before. You have grown on your spiritual journey, and now Spirit is ready to align your path with somebody who is going to be supportive. The Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. The King looks at you and says, this is very logical. It feels right. You both are authority figures. Tell me about this love, Spirit. Open that heart chakra. Let your heart do the talking. Speaking the truth from your heart. Right. What else? What else? Okay. You are very charismatic. King, Queen. Love flows to you. It's all of this charismatic energy. You're very charming. Use your charm. It gets you what you want. A new adventure in love is coming in. Get ready. Be receptive. Spirit wants you to anticipate it. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival. So you have a lot of energy telling you, get ready. It's coming. Love is coming. A new adventure. It's this king or queen of swords. Leo. Cancer is all about the home, the heart, family, those closest to you. Close your eyes and tell yourself you deserve to feel joy. This is all joy, happiness. This is you. Allow yourself to feel this regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. This is you. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. It is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Listen to your heart. That's where the truth lies. That's what Spirit said. How is Leo going to identify with this king or queen coming in? They come in truth, light, honesty. They want to be honest from the very start. Honest with you, open. That's how you're going to know they're different. They come in with a whole new vibe, new pattern, new way to communicate. Even though I'm still trying to find myself, I'm glad I found you, Leo. Somebody never forgot you. They have a picture of you. Their heart is telling them, just do it. Don't try and rationalize this like the King of Swords. But he has done that, and he feels this is the right move. Time to get caught up in the moment with you. I'm telling you, they're looking forward to something. What does Leo need to know here, Spirit? Trust. This is what you have been waiting for. You're being prepared for this blessing. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things that you are going through now are not random. They're intentional. Trust the flow. Spirit wants you to trust this part of your journey. You're right where you're supposed to be. Making advancements on your goal. Yes, there's no such thing as being behind. You're right where you're supposed to be. And that is great. What else does Leo need to know? Right where he or she is right now. Resources. There's a lot to be grateful for. Just look around you. You have everything that you need. Some of you are praying for some resources. You need to know Spirit has heard your prayers. Opportunities will abound. Eliminating any dilemmas. Look for your options. They will soon appear. There are many choices. Loyalty is very important. A true friend. That's what you're going to have in the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Absolutely. Reciprocity. Loyalty is very high on your agenda, and it will be in your love life. This is somebody you really connect with. They're going to be loyal to you. You are going to have some Ten of Wands. It's not going to be problem free, but it will be much worse than what you experienced before. Also spiritual work. You two are going to open your heart to something with healing. Maybe you'll be working together in that capacity. That's why Spirit is putting you together. What else, Spirit? There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear, especially by the end of this month. Aquarius. All right, tell me what else. Leo, open that heart chakra. Let go of anybody who's being stubborn or bullheaded. If that's you, you got to flip the script. You got some good love coming in. Somebody who's willing to compromise. The King and Queen of Swords. There's alignment. They work at it. They talk regularly. And where there's differences, they compromise because it matters more for them to stay together than to drift apart. Absolutely. Putting in that work. Somebody's just leaving a karmic partner, going through the dark night of the soul. Spirit said things will improve before the end of the summer. This too shall pass. Maybe you're going through this in preparation of who's coming in. Your love life, getting a booster. That is what the new moon in Cancer is about. Family, home. Yes, starting over. Enjoying the simple things in life. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, please. One-on-one, starting up over again. But this time you're in control. You know what you want. And that's making a difference. A lot of spiritual development here. And happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. You've learned from your failures, and that is key. Happiness is real, possible, and it's all around you. Leo, you got the sun. You are the sun. Understanding its process and always be in pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's the little things that count, not the big ones all the time. And get ready. This is a fresh start. 101 in the comments. Thank you so much for hanging out till the end, Leo. Until the next moon phase, namaste.